Hello Internet, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Super Metroid. So, last time we were here, we pretty much cleared out the entirety of Meridia. I don't think there's anything left to do here, so I'll just go right back to... Yeah, where will I go actually? That's a pretty good question. I'll probably go back to Norfair. I could go for some action in Brinstar, and maybe I should, because there's some stuff for me to pick up there that would make my trip to Norfair a bit easier. Yeah, let me just do that immediately. I don't think there's any reason not to. And by now I've pretty much got all the items I need for, well, collecting other items. All the major power-ups should be in my inventory already now. So doing this is probably very unnecessary, that's why I hesitated for a bit, but... You know, it makes the game easier, and so far we haven't actually died in this game, so I figure why don't we just, like, keep it that way. So we're back to Brinstar. Another good thing is that we'll be able to get some more super missiles from this and some of the other rooms. Oh, another one there. And another one. That's great. So basically you're seeing all of our various pickups coming into play here. The wave beam has been necessary, the speed booster will be necessary, the gravity suit will be necessary, and probably the space jump will, well, it won't be necessary as such, but it will speed things up quite a bit. So the first place that we saw earlier but didn't quite weren't quite able to go to is a secret room right here. And the reason why we couldn't use this earlier was that it required use of the gravity suit. Because, as you can see, the room here is full of water, and we want to be able to move fast because these blocks can only be removed by speed boosting. Let's just do that like this way, and we will pick up an energy sac. Extremely useful, of course. And I think there might actually also be a secret for us here. Nope. Doesn't really look like it. Okay. So actually, as we've seen a couple of times, we also damage enemies when we're speed boosting. So combining that with our ability to space jump actually makes for quite a lethal combination. Let's see what other rooms I want to go to here. I think probably just the room on... And we're back! Yeah, I had a couple of technical issues there. Those will probably be removed in the editing. Not really sure what was going on with that. So again, another room where our plasma beam is going to make things a lot easier. And here again, we will need the use of the wave beam to open up the store here. I don't think there's any way to get into this room without. Here's the secret that's very obvious. I guess that's only for coming back again, so we didn't actually need that right now. So we get another energy tank, which again, of course, will come in handy. Is there anything else in this room that I should be going for? Doesn't quite look like it. Ouch. Alright, so I think that's what I needed from this place here. Let me just check the map to be absolutely sure. Yeah. So as far as I remember, I got the pickups that I should get from here. Let's just start making our way back to Norfair. And we might also just pop by Criteria on the way, because there are a couple of good things there that I want to get some more super missiles and stuff like that. And we might as well. And so as far as I remember, that is up here, yeah. go for that immediately. It's quite far enough. It's burning through power bulbs like crazy here. Not that that's a problem at all. So remember we, this is where we first got our missiles and our mothball and all that kind of stuff, and I've actually been back here a couple of times already. And each time I'll be able to pick up more pickups than the last time. So first we'll have to remove this wall again. And we can go up here. And this is another one of the rooms that we weren't able to really use before because we didn't have the gravity suit. And this game has invincible walls as well. Pretty glad that they didn't use those in more places than here. Alright. Get 10 more missiles, and I think we'll be going back again. Yep. Now that we're here, we might as well go back to Criteria as well and pick up a couple of stuff, of items there. I realize that this is becoming quite a detour, but it's one of the last ones that we'll be going on. And I really do want to make sure that I'm powered up enough to safely complete the last couple of boss fights in this game. So now, all in all, I could probably optimize my own route, and even though I'm not a speedrunner, and now you have to drink by the rules of the last episodes, save some, I don't know, half an hour, maybe an hour of this, of the total time of the run. Right, so we want to first of all go down here. So this is a secret we could have gotten very early on, actually. And I'll just get it now. So that's a missile. And just due to the fact that this is one of the easier secrets, I don't think there's anything else for us here. Let us just check again. Nope, indeed there is not. So the main reason I wanted to go here as well is due to the next pickup. Let's make sure... Yeah, so we will actually be coming back later here. So it seems like I should be able to get through that wall somehow. That's not quite the case. So this next secret seems like it might be very well hidden. But if you think about it, the last couple of times that I fell down through this room, you might have noticed that there's almost no platforms hogging the wall to the right. Not really sure why I went all the way up here, except for this one. And the reason for that is that that's a secret as well. And in here we've got some pretty good stuff. So need to first of all freeze all of those, then have enough space to build up another shine spark, and then we can get our super missile here. So that is, of course, also very welcome. So let me just check that I've got what I want from Criteria. More or less. I'm just wondering if I should go for the last couple of pickups that are close to my ship right now, or should just go on and go down to Snowfair. I think I'll do that and then come back later. Space pirates annoying me a little bit here. Alright. Not sure this is necessarily the easiest way back, but it can't be too much of a detour if it isn't. So I'm still missing 3 energy tanks, which confuses me a little bit because, yeah, I can remember one, but I'm not so sure about the other ones. Maybe they'll come back to my memory later on. So as you can tell, I mean, I had quite some difficulty with these guys earlier on, and the plasma beam is just melting them, essentially. Yes, that's what plasma does, since it's supposedly a very warm form of matter. Let's just go back here. And let me just make sure I'm well enough powered up, get a couple of super missiles from this room. Might as well. This one as well. And let's head back to familiar territory again. Another super missile for us as we slowly make our way back. Of course, I could save here if I wanted to, but I'm not really going to come across anything dangerous for the next couple of minutes, so I think I'll just go on. Another thing to notice is that I could have, I guess, saved some time in Meridia by entering it through the bottom rather than the top as I did before. Alright, so let's see what we've got in Norfair. So there is this one dot on the right that I wasn't able to get earlier. Because my wall jumping skills weren't quite good enough. So I guess I will go back for that now, even if it makes this a bit of a longer trip than it should be. So it seems like the drinking rule for this game should be me complaining about the length of the backtracking here. So I already forgot the other drinking rules myself. Me complaining about not being good at wall jumping, I think that was one shot. We could say that this particular rule here should be run beer. And what would other good rules be? This isn't quite where I want it to be. Maybe me successfully being able to bomb jump in the air. If that happens, I'm sure that it won't, then you'll have to, I don't know, empty an entire crate of beer. That seems fair. So that's another missile, so it might seem a bit weird that I went all the way back just to get that single one. But we've actually got a bit more up here. Namely, the following reserve tank. So I believe that's the fourth one that we're getting. Let me just check to make sure. Yeah, that is indeed the fourth one. And therefore also the last one. And what we have here is another missile tank, which I got completely by accident, to be frank here. I would have missed that one. So there you go. So all in all, I think it's worth going to this room. Get rid of that guy before jumping down. And let's continue to make our way through Norfair. Yeah, I think now seems like a good time to save. We'll come by another save room later. Or, well, several, but another save room that would have also made sense to use instead of this one. Okay, so am I missing anything else here? I don't think so. So let's just go on further down here. I guess I could use this room to replenish some health and some super missiles. I'm not sure if I'm on full stock on super missiles right now. No, I certainly wasn't. This is probably the fastest way of doing that without going to the ship. super missiles, please. Yes, thank you very much. A couple more. Just one more. I think that's all. Try a couple of times to see. No, actually I can get even more. So why don't I just do that? So of course, as many of you probably know, the next big boss is going to be Ridley. The famous pirate dragon that's leader of the space pirates. Not counting Mother Brain. Which can be kind of a difficult boss at times. Just because it has so much health, and also delivers quite a bit of damage. Let's see if we can pull it off just with the 40 missiles that we have here. Of course, get some more power bombs, but I don't really care too much about those. Okay, so this is a room that we couldn't go to before if we didn't have the space jump. Because it requires us to go all the way up here. I mean, they even put on spikes here so that wall jumping up here in some magic way would be impossible. I think this is another safe room. Let me just check. Yeah, why don't we just take that one as well? We'll come by some bosses pretty soon. So it might be a good thing to have saved here. Alright. So the best thing about Lower Norfair, the place that I'm in right now, is by far the music. It's just so awesome. I love this music. And again, I think I mentioned Metroid Metal earlier as my favorite metal music playing cover band. And his version of Lower Norfair music is just amazing as well. So I don't actually think I can do anything in this room quite yet. So I'm not sure why I went this direction. Maybe to get some stupid damage. I'll just check to make sure. Maybe now at least I have to go this way. I'm pretty sure I had to take a left here, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll see in a second. The enemies down here also really do a fuck ton of damage. As you can see, I already lost two entire energy tanks here. Yeah, indeed, this was not the way I wanted to go. Kind of a trolling room that I actually had to go all the way up here and kill all the enemies to make that realization. So, looks like the one way I can actually kill these guys is by using my speed booster. Okay, so is this the way I wanted to go? I'm still pretty sure I had to make a lift before. Let's just see. Well, this is a one-way door. I'm a little bit confused right now. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I definitely don't want to be here right now. I mean, I could go this way, but there is a power-up before that makes it a lot easier. So I'm gonna get that first. These ninja space parts can really be a pain. So let's go this way instead. Almost pulled off a nice little trick, but yeah. Again, every single speedrun on the world cringing right now. This is an interesting little room as well. Well, it's not the way to do that. What I have to do here is, again, make the trick of crawling into this guy's hands, and he will lower the lava in the room. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so here I'll actually pick up the last really new item that I will get in the rest of the game. The rest will just be missile pickups and energy tanks. And this is a very good one as well. If I can manage to not take damage here. I guess maybe it's in the next room. Is there anything here that I should get? I don't think so. Alright, this one can be a little bit tricky. Oh man, this means that I have to go the entire way back. I guess I will do that just for the sake of completion. This guy here is interesting as well, another one of these evil Choso statues. Or I guess this isn't a Choso, it's I forget what they're called. I can't use super missiles on him, he'll just throw them right back at me. But luckily my charge sub plasma does almost as much damage anyway. This guy really can take a beating. Just look at how much damage he's dealing to me right now, it's ridiculous. I mean, of course I'm not really trying to actively dodge his attacks, but... Right, there's some energy for us. And now we get this item that I'm talking about. The screw attack. So what that allows us to do is to somehow conduct electricity while doing our space jumps. And again, it tutorializes a little bit. We actually can use that to pass through or pierce through these walls here. So don't quite want to go down to the right just yet, because I want to get that other missile pack that I left. Actually, I left another pickup item there as well. So let's just go back to get that now. So again, more backtracking that I'd like to do, but hopefully I'll be able to get it in my second try. I guess we can actually kill these guys by using charged up plasma shells. But I believe that is the only way. Maybe super missiles work as well, I don't know. And this time it worked. So it's not too much of a backtrack. And also now this room is a bit easier. Alright, so every single player in the world who knows this game will figure, hey, you forgot another item before. Well, I remembered. I mean, it's even marked on the map, so it's not like it should be that difficult to find. And of course, one of the more important ones as well. Let's see if we can get that. Should be to my left here, isn't it? Yeah. Another super missile. So now all around is actually just some more health, really. That should be enough. So let's see if we got some more save rooms coming up. Otherwise this episode might be a bit longer than the other ones. Is this a safe room, perhaps? No, it's an energy recharge station. And that's also good. Right, so now we can start making it to the bottom of nowhere. The core of the planet, I suppose. Because, do you know who likes it hot? Who likes to be in warm places? Well, it turns out that space pirate dragons do. Wait, that was pretty bad. There's another super missile here, and let's go on. Right. To see how the screw attack makes it so much easier. Let's see if there's something here. Nope. Yeah, the screw attack can actually also kill the ninja pirates here. I just want to make sure it's powered for as long as possible, essentially. Right, this is another room where the lava is rising. Here it actually does so fairly quickly, but it shouldn't really be a problem. And there's nothing in this room that I really need, so I can just make my way towards the top immediately. And now that I seem to be able to actually space jump correctly, that wasn't too much of a problem. Alright, so there are at least a couple of secrets here. I don't remember if I'm able to get them before or after the boss fight. Let me just check immediately. I think I just need to use this way out in the end, so I don't actually need to be here right now. Is that correct? I think it is. Let me just check again. Yeah. I think I'll check it, go all the way up and just make sure that I'm not doing anything stupid here. I think that's the way out there. Nope, it's not. Right. As you can tell, I'm very confused right now. How else is I supposed to get up there? Ah, there was actually a secret. That's good. And this is indeed the way through Nullfair again. The way out. So here, the game makes you think that you need to take the secret in the bottom, when actually it's one of these gates here that does the job. Yup, the upmost one, yeah, that was definitely the case. Just use super bomb here, power bomb. So wait, how does this go again? Oh yeah. So here, the spring ball is definitely a good thing to have. So what I want to do here is get to the right of the room. I think this one can be blown up. Okay. So that gives us some more power bombs that we don't really need. I think maybe that should also be a drinking rule. You have to take a shot every time I mentioned that power bombs are completely useless. Well, they're not completely useless. I mean, to be fair, they make running faster a bit easier. Again, I'm just like not caring at all about the damage in this room. Right, so where I want to go is here. These guys can be a bit of a pain, because it takes so much damage to actually kill. Two charged up shots, that's not too bad. Is this another safe room? I think it might be. Yep. So I think I'll call it quits for this episode here, before moving on to the boss. So once again, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.